Right, so it's not clear whether that, or for example, in the case of Iraq, if a country has weapons of mass destruction, they attacked another country, they abused their citizens, is that sufficient reason to go to war with them? I know what you're going to answer. Maybe yes. Well, maybe yes, maybe no. Am I wrong?
No, I think that there are different contexts. You have another example where you have a regime that is pursuing weapons of mass destruction, that has invaded its neighbors, that has demonstrated that kind of extreme hostility to the United States. If you have another example.
Okay, so in that case, we should have gone for American.
In Iraq, I personally supported the Iraq War.
Okay, so if a country has weapons of mass destruction, has invaded another country and abused its people, you think we should go to war?
And demonstrated extreme hostility to the United States, a desire to threaten our interests, which Saddam did, support for attacks on our ally Israel, then I think you do need to consider that option.
I understand you say consider, but you that even after all that you said, you're still not in favor of going to war necessarily, right?
I would need to look very closely at all of the issues. And no, I am not going to say that I would ever take a decision like that lightly. I would actually take as much time as I needed to make the decision seriously.
So we wouldn't necessarily go to war in that case either. Even all those factors that you enumerated, even if they were all in place, maybe we would go to war, maybe we shouldn't.
Well,
that's what I mean by not having a clear principle.
In 2003, one of the things that we did at the end was offer Saddam Hussein a way out to attempt to avoid going to war. And I think everyone wishes he would have taken that option. And then you could have had regime change in Iraq and not gone to war. So why would you preemptively declare war when you still have options like that on the table?
Saddam Hussein was in power for 23 years. Did he ever attack America?
Did he ever attack America? No, I mean, he never invaded America.
So if there was one guy we were sure was not going to attack us, it was Saddam Hussein, who we bombed and shot down his airplanes regularly under the no-fly zone. And he never attacked America.
He shot repeatedly at our planes.
Well, they were over Iraq space. Yeah, we declared, right. But he never attacked America, right?
He never attacked America.
So we knew that he would take everything we did to him without ever attacking America.
I have to ask you, how is this in any way relevant to the debate this evening?
Well, this is relevant to trying to determine what the principle is that the candidate will use in the future, because no matter how many conditions I put forth and you add 3 more, still you're not willing to commit to saying, in this case, I will go to war.
I will consider going to war, but you never declare war in an abstract. That's a basic reality.
That's why I asked you, is it possible to evaluate effectively without a principle? You don't have a principle. That's the point.
Well, if you don't think we have principles, then I think we're...
I didn't say, no, I say, in regards to this issue, there's no principle.
I think the governor's principles have been clear. He's made them clear that he needs to look at each case individually to establish the vital national security interests of the United States, and that's the answer.
Does he think that liberating and protecting foreigners is a proper function of the federal government?
What foreign? I mean, just in the abstract? Just going and liberating people?
Isn't that one of the reasons why we went to Iraq?
I think that's one of the reasons we went to Germany. I think that...
But my question is, does he think that liberating and protecting foreigners is a proper function of the federal government?
That's simply an abstract, and I think absent vital United States interests, that's something we would have to look at extremely closely. This is a complete abstract, and I'm sorry, actually it looks like we're going to have to go. I apologize.
Well, I'm sorry.
We got to go?
Motorcade's leaving.
Okay.
Okay, well, thank you for the interview, Victoria.
Thank you.